Alright guys, welcome back to Cody's Movie Cave, where we are in the cave today, live. Well, not live, but with a review. And it's a good one, it's a fresh one, just seen it yesterday. And I'm a little behind because it came out a week, like it's been out a week. It came out January 13th. But it's called Plane, just simple title, Plane, like airplane. It stars Gerard Butler and Mike Colton, who was in the Netflix series. What was the name of that show? It's a Marvel show, but I am at a loss right now to think about what it is. But anyway, so the premise is, it's about this, plane. Commercial airliner. It's got like passengers on it and all that good stuff. And Gerard Butler plays the captain, the Capitan. And so yeah, they're about to take off. It's set during New Year's Eve, and they're taking off. And they encounter some turbulence, and the plane crashes. Okay, I'm not spoiling anything for you because this much is in the trailer. The plane crashes, and they wind up into some trouble, even more so than just a plane crash. They wound up, and their plane is landed in a bad spot, a bad country that is got no government. It's run by separatists and terrorists and all that good stuff. And so the passengers winds up and gets took hostage. And so yeah, old Gerard Butler has to step in and get into action heroes mode. All right, so this movie was really good. Gerard Butler has found his niche. That's what we all aspire to do, is, find what we're good at and find our niche, right? Well, he has found his, and that is old school action hero. He has that just vibe, that 80s to 90s vibe, those great actors like, Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, those type guys. And he is just a ode or a tribute to that era, and I love it. I dig it. From the very first big movie he had, his big action movie spectacle, which was 300, all the way to his big kind of comeback role in the action genre, because he did do a little rom-com phase there for a while, and those were okay, but he needs to stick to action. And so he came back to the fold with Olympus Has Fallen. Spectacular movie, launched a big action franchise, and old GB, as they say, he has been on it ever since, kicking butt and taking name. And it's no different in this movie. The only thing different that he kind of adds to this one that he's been doing here lately with his action movies is been doing the everyman type role, not just the trained, bad end, special ops or Secret Service agent, the elite of the elite. He's been doing the more toned down, family man, average Joe in a bad situation that just has to get out of it and fight and crawl and scrap the best he can. And, that's from his movie Greenland to the new one that's come out, Last Seen Alive. It's just been the everyman type role, and he's been doing a pretty good job with that. This movie has some great action, great fight scenes, great shootouts. It doesn't rely heavy on CGI a whole lot, except for when they're in the air, encountering the storm with the plane. It's a little bit CGI, but it's just old school action, and that's what I like. I dig it. It's just thrill ride. It was so fun. It was intense at moments. It was super intense, and one of the fight scenes with Gerard Butler and one of the bad guys was pretty intense, but it was great. So yeah, the other guy, I hope I'm getting his name right, and I wish I could remember the name of that show. Crap. Luke Cage. Boom. I knew I'd remember it. The guy that played Luke Cage on the Netflix Marvel series, he does a great job in this movie. Yeah, he hits it out of the park and does a fantastic job as well. He's a big guy, massive. and he gets to do some really cool action scenes in this movie. And so yeah, Plane is fun. It's a fun ride. It's rough, you know. It's rated R for a reason, as I say. It's got some pretty graphic violence, some blood. Not a whole lot, you know, goriness, but it is bloody. Some language, you know. It's got some standard action R-rated language. So it's not for the kiddos, but it's a good movie for the grown-ups. It's fun. It's exciting. It's intense. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. So anything that's out there in theaters right now, if you're an action fan, that would be my best recommendation is Plane. You know, we still got some holdovers from the holiday season, Avatar, and some stuff like that. But Plane is a good alternative pick if you're looking for something new, something fresh, and it's getting pretty good reviews right now. It's getting, you know, it's fresh, so it's getting some pretty good reviews, but I don't think it really did that great at the box office. I mean, Avatar is still behemoth in, you know, far as box office numbers, but this movie's good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Gerard Butler, I mean, action-wise, you can't go wrong. You can always count on it being a good, solid action pick, and that's what this one is. So Plane, check it out if you're an action fan. Check it out if you're not. You'll still like it, I promise. It's rated R, Plane. It's like an hour and 47 minutes, 40, you know, somewhere in that, you know, pushing almost a 2 hour, but not quite. It's in all the big theaters right now. It's not streaming yet, but I would probably take a gander to say it probably won't be too much longer, and it will be offered on demand. But right now, it's strictly in theaters, and I enjoyed seeing it on the big screen. It's a movie that's pretty good to watch on the big screen. So Plane, Gerard Butler, check it out. As always, this is my humble opinion. You know what we say in the cave, opinions are like butts. Everybody's got one, some of them stink. Later.